used to be more so than now. You know, we're looking at a trajectory of time. In 1996, you could do 12 galleries in a night easily. And they were small, some of them in homes turned into a gallery for Friday nights. Now that we've become more sophisticated, because sophistication is really interesting and civilization is a problem. Because now that we've become so sophisticated in our desire to compete with New York and elsewhere, we have lost the community sense, I think. However, the galleries in Little Haiti, and there are no galleries left in Wynwood, the galleries in Little Haiti have tried to do a Sunday crawl. In North Miami, where William Cordova has his studio, there are 3 or 4 galleries there, but you would still have to travel from where I live by the design district to go there on a Saturday night. So it's not as easy in 2020 to do it, but we came from a community where when I was in the design district, when Craig Robbins had his merchants meeting, there were 18 of us, 19 of us as gallerists there, pleading to Craig to remember that we needed affordable rent. And his vision, I mean, God bless him, was to bring ultra luxurious stores and theater and amazing restaurants to the space. And he has accomplished it with great kudos. In that accomplishment, you know, it's like a nice piece of steak. You have to clean it up, right? So the fat and the edges get cleaned. I have no complaints. You will not hear me complain. Do I think that there should have been a more level field? Absolutely, but I never came to a level playing field. As an immigrant, America has never been a level playing field for me. And I am of the upbringing that you got to make your own field. So I'm not complaining. What I wish for the artists that we work with is for them to get reviewed, for a serious conversation about their work. A young artist like Devorah, who has a really great command of a contemporary sculpture. She uses asphalt and wood and glass, needs to have someone look at this work and encourage her. Many others that have graduated from the textile programs, Natasha, many of them that have graduated from these programs need to have a place where they can mature. Where do you go after a 3-year MFA in sculpture? You go and find a job? Really? You know, that's not going to help your career. It's not going to help you. What you do need is a 2-year residency where you don't have to worry about your salary, where you can explore the academic and the practical and become this really amazing lifelong artist. That is my wish for these artists. Not everybody comes up with amazing talent. Not everybody comes up with a language that is particular. That's why you have blockbusters. But I'm saying if an artist dedicates themselves to do a 3-year MFA program and are defining themselves as a contemporary artist, we have a responsibility. My generation has a responsibility to help you to get there. And the days of $75 a month rent, those days are gone. And for you to leave your parents and start living an adult life requires for you to go and earn. We have 1 or 2 or 3 museums. They can't hire everybody. So what is the plan? If we're going to be Miami, right, and we're going to be this art cultural center, what is the plan? And that is why I am actively supporting folks for the county commission to have a conversation around a meaningful stipend for these creatives so that our culture in Miami can mature. We will be babies forever. The sun and the sea can't hold us if we don't spend time with our cultural institutions, the Adrian Arch and the Paris Art Museum and the Frost Museum and so on and so forth, so that our theater and our ballet can mature. If you are a ballerina and you come back from the best schools in North America and in England, you come back to Miami, there is nothing for you to do if you are in a black and brown body. There is nothing. And so it really, as much as I think that I should be able to pat myself on the back, there's no time for patting myself on the back, because the work, there is so much more to be done. If we're going to allow little girls like me to dream to become what we should become, it's not what you became, it's what you should have become with support. I would have been an amazing artist. I don't know what genre I would have chosen, but in my scientific world as a microbiologist, my station was always beautiful compared to my other scientists. I always had a plant, or there was always something that brought the art to my station. And we snuff and deny these yearnings in young people. That really bothers me, especially in neighborhoods that are underserved. You know, who is the next Wilfreda Lamb? You know, who is the next Nari Ward? And how is it that we're going to be able to support them? Those are the things that I think about, with no answers. Unfortunately, no answers.